Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I'm Random Ross and today I review The Life of Chuck. So, The Life of Chuck. This is... it's based on the novel by Stephen King, The Life of Chuck. Screenplay written and directed by Mike Flanagan, starring a whole cavalcade of well-known faces, including, familiar faces who have appeared in Mike Flanagan's works. So it stars Tom Hiddleston, Chiwetel Ejiofor, the guy out of Doctor Strange. I can't pronounce the guy's name, but you should know who I mean. Karen Gillan, Mia Sara, Carl Lumbly, Benjamin Pajak, Jacob Tremblay, and Mark Hamill. So this is it's a fantasy drama where the plot follows the life of, Charles Chuck Krantz, told in reverse chronological order from his death from his death with the end of the universe to his childhood. Does that make sense? Yeah, so like I say, it's played in reverse chronological order, starting with Act 3, then Act 2, then Act 1, as it chronicles the life of Chuck. So in the first segment, which is Act 3, we see a school teacher who starts to reconnect with his ex-wife, and we see that these natural disasters are happening all over the world. Like earthquakes are happening, tsunamis are happening, and the power goes out, the stars begin to burn out, and we see everything come to an end. And all everyone says is, "Thanks, Chuck," because it seems to be, as Chuck's dying, so is the universe. And then we go to Act 2, which is played in sync because it's the second part, where we see it 9 months before the events of Act 3, where Chuck is a bank consultant or something, and he just starts dancing to a drum beat with a young woman, and that is probably my favourite scene throughout the film. That scene just blew me away. And then, of course, we go to the third act, which is Act 1, where we see Chuck's childhood, how his parents and unborn sister perished, how he was brought up by his grandparents, to him having an apparition of his future self and vowing to live life to the fullest and have it wonderful and stuff. So that is what I can tell you about the plot. What did I like about this film? Well, first of all, I know this is based on a novel by Stephen King, but I've not read it. Maybe I should go out and buy the book and read it and stuff, because I thought this film was great. It was amazing. It was about 111 minutes, so just under 2 hours, and my god, this had a great cast and some great cameos. We even get like a cameo from Matthew Lillard in there as well. We get we get like Mike Flanagan throws himself a cameo in there too, along with his wife Kate Siegel, who has appeared in a lot of his projects. We see a lot of familiar faces, I've said already, who have appeared in Mike Flanagan's films and TV shows. But this film, I was like just constantly drawn to it. I was like, I couldn't stop watching it. I enjoyed every single minute. I think my favourite segment was Act 2, with the dancing and that, and then also in the third segment, Act 1, when we see Chuck's childhood. Again, we see another dance segment in there, and again, that was a great, one. I just like the sense of good feeling this film gave me, and how it kind of gave that message about life, because life has its shit times, its shit moments, but you got to take the rough with the smooth, because at the end of the day, we're here, we exist, life's precious, it's a gift. What we're in now is the present. That's why it's a gift, because that's why it's called the present. And I've had a lot of health problems in recent times, and it has opened my eyes. We need to make it the best we can, and that's why I got from this film. That you shouldn't always take everything for granted. You got to be grateful for the time you're in and whatever time you got, however long you got. I don't know how long everyone has on this earth. Nobody does, and it's best just to not dwell on that, not think like that. Just, like I say, focus on the here and the now, and just love life as it is. Because at the end of the day, we're all stories, so make it a good one. And yeah, that's what I just liked. That's what I got from this film. It gave me a good, warm feeling, and it was amazing. Mike Flanagan's directing was great. The cast was great. Yeah, Tom Hiddleston, he's not as in the first segment as much as you would think, but yeah, he put up a great performance as Chuck, and I thought the whole cast was great. Like I say, we had a whole star-studded cast in this, and yeah, of course, when you think Stephen King, you think instantly of horror, but no, Stephen King has dipped his toes into other genres, like Stand By Me, Shawshank Redemption, The Green Mile, for example. Yeah, Shawshank Redemption and Stand By Me don't really have anything supernatural or unnatural going on about it. But this one, of course, how it ends and how the universe abruptly ends, it's like, is this all just in Chuck's head? Is this universe, because in the film his teacher tells him that your mind is this universe and fill it up and expand it and stuff and let it get bigger. I'm thinking, is that like the first segment we see, is that just all in Chuck's head? Like that's him dying, that's his universe dying. I guess that's left for us to decide, it's left ambiguous. And yeah, like I say, this is probably, I will say, my favourite film of the summer. I will say there's strong language in this film. There's swearing, and there's some downbeat scenes, but at the end of the day, this film sort of made me feel good. And I like when a film can do that, how it's just, yeah, it's a little complicated to follow at first and stuff, but I just got stuck in, and I just, like I say, probably the best film of the summer, in my opinion. Maybe my best film of the year, unless something else overtakes it, but up to now, this is going to definitely be in my top list of best films I've seen this year. Because, people might think, oh, maybe this is overrated. I'm saying that, it might not be for everybody, but me personally, I just enjoyed this film a lot, and it was great, and I can't recommend it enough if you love Mike Flanagan and Stephen King adaptations. Mike Flanagan and Stephen King adaptations just seem to work, like that film, Gerald's Game, and all the stuff he's done on Netflix. You know, like the haunting of Hill House, Blind Manor, and Midnight Mass, and you know, the other stuff he's done. Fall of the House of Usher. Just, you know, Mike Flanagan's a really good, you know, filmmaker, and this film was, as I said, a great one. So I enjoyed it. What am I going to rate this one? I will give The Life of Chuck. You know what? I'll give this 5 out of 5. Yeah, 5 out of 5. So yeah, there were just moments in there that blew me away, really moved me, and I thought was great. So yeah, there you go, Life of Chuck. So have you seen this one? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description, so you can check all that out. Also, if you love horror content, I do have a channel for that too, linked down below in the cards above, so you can check all that out. So yeah, that's it for this one. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.